An afternoon downpour on Wednesday turned Taipei into a city of water. The heavy rain created disaster-level conditions in Xinyi District, where roads looked more like canals. Frustrated residents responded by flooding the city government's phone lines with disaster reports.
This taxi is creating a wake in its path, and this row of vehicles look like they're floating down a river. It's hard to imagine that this is Zhongxiao East Road. Yet a sudden downpour has turned Taipei's east side into a temporary Waterworld. The camera takes us to Wuxing Street, where a pedestrian has tried to avoid calf-level flooding by rolling up his pant legs. A look at this surveillance camera footage tells the entire story. In a flash, flooding has reached covered sidewalks and turned this road into a yellow river.
It floods when there's heavy rains. There's nothing you can do about the flooding. The city government hasn't done a good job. The sewer back there isn't in good condition.
The flooding has made its way into homes where people have no choice but to push the water back outside. Even this roadside restaurant wasn't able to escape the storm's wrath. Diners had just ordered when muddy water rushed in. A major leaking issue in this home has caused everything inside to become soaked. Over in Xinyi District, an apartment complex public area turned into a public swimming pool. The stairwell has become a waterfall as a torrent of rain pours down. But this isn't even the most sensational scene. Water spurts upward, reaching far above the bus. The eruptions of this street geyser in Songren Road are taller than a two-story building. Disaster-level conditions ravaged Liuhe Borough. The road has become a river as currents of water rush down the center of the road. The heavy rain isn't letting up. Flooding is halfway up a car tire, which is why pedestrians and vehicles are moving carefully. Even this construction site's toppled safety fencing could suddenly turn into dangerous debris. Xinyi's Chengfu Road hasn't been spared either. This black car's tires have disappeared underwater, and the same goes for this row of scooters. It's not any safer indoors in MRT Zhongxiao Fuxing Station, where a roof leak has allowed for an indoor rain.
As for precipitation levels, during a 10-minute stretch of rain, there were 4 locations that received at least 100 millimeters of rain. 3 of those sites were in Xinyi District and 1 was in Daan District. The rain came down fast, so the situation might look like there's been a lot of flooding, but as long as the rain stops, the water will recede quickly.
In just 3 hours, Taipei received over 80 reports of emergencies from residents. Just one downpour has frightened the wits out of Taipei locals, who have witnessed just how powerful the forces of nature can be.